Okay, so obviously the big news this week is the new PvP challenges. And the Superman Anniversary Siege is obviously one of the ones that's the most interesting. The question is whether or not it's really worth it. And I think it is in a way and not in another way. So, I'll kind of explain what I'm talking about. Let's go into it right now. And as you can see, I've got 230, 241 points. So, I've won maybe, probably about 18 battles, 19 battles, probably about 20 battles actually. And look at where I'm ranked. I am number 19,000. And if you look at the league rewards, it's not really all that great until you get up to the very top. Let's see, league rewards is very slowly loading on my machine here. Here we go. Okay. I've already qualified for this Hero 2, and I'm going to get 30 pieces. Okay. If I manage to get up into the top 3,000, all right, I would get 75 pieces. So that's an additional 45 pieces. Now, the 75 would be interesting to me because I have Superman at rank 5 with 25 pieces, so I would be able to bring him up to legendary if I got the 75 pieces. But is that realistic? And I don't think it is. Because when I win a battle now, and go up one, I'm going to get maybe nine. I get 9 trophies, and I'll advance maybe about 1,000 in rank. Okay, so if I use all 9 of the PvP battles that I have right now, I'll go up to maybe 10,000, and then I'll start sinking down again. Unless I use gold or gems to uh, get more PvP energy and that battle essence or whatever PvP energy and go ahead and battle more things. So essentially, what I'm doing there is trading gems for shards. And Superman, very attractive character. But, to maybe just get him up to Legendary 1 to have to really grind to get there, I don't think it makes sense. However, here's an interesting thing. Let's go back. And in the Wraith Arena this week, the reward is Batgirl. Okay? And I am right on the verge of being number 1,500. Right now I've got 90 pieces if I can stay in the top 5,000, and I think I'm going to. All right, and I was right around 1,500. As you can see, I'm still right around 1,500 because nobody's playing in this thing. Okay, so the issue is, though, that I don't really want to get into the top 1,500 right now because I don't want to do that until Monday. Okay, I want to stay right on the verge of 1,500. Okay, and you can see I'm starting to get very tough battles here. Okay, you can see I've got 26,000, 17,000. 17,000 is the only easy one looking there, and the rest of them look really tough. Okay, my character's 21, 22,000 power most at the most. Okay, so you'd say, oh, okay, what do you do? Well, here's an interesting thing. I can go into that Superman battle again because I'm not using any. I'm not going to battle anybody in the Batgirl challenge because I'll just go up into the top 1,500 and then I'll have impossible players to play against. Now here in this Superman thing though, we find that there are a lot of very weak players. Okay, and I can use that to my advantage in my alliance missions. Okay, and okay, see, here is my complete alliance team right in front of you, and here's the team that it's facing, and I've got 14,800 to 10,000. I've got Power Girl, who's obviously an extremely strong character. And I've got some other characters who are decent at least. So, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and battle here. And this will get me 10 points for my alliance, which is more important to me than really moving up in the rankings and getting the Superman shards. Okay. And Power Girl does her usual. And as you can see, this is not much of a challenge for my team. Supergirl isn't really that strong, but you know, Power Girl is, and Live Wire is pretty strong. And I'm actually working on Batgirl now because you know she's going to be the reward on the other side for this week. So. Okay, so we see we picked up 9 pieces. Let's go back to the arena and see how much that moved us up. I think we were like at 19.5 before. And where are we now? We are at 18.8. So you can see we're not going to move up much, you know what I mean, by doing this. But we are getting those alliance points, and that's useful for the alliance and useful for picking up alliance shards that you can use to alliance energy that you can use to get new characters. So that's just kind of my thought. You know, I mean, I don't think this thing is Superman. The Superman thing is worth climbing the ladder for. I'd say get the 100 points so that you get yourself that guaranteed number of shards. Which I think is 30. And then after that, you know, I mean, you can do some of these battles, you know, I mean, just in order to get the extra alliance points. But I'm kind of keeping a weather eye on that the other side, on the regular side, and just trying to get those Batgirl shards, as many of those as I can, because if I can level her up twice to where the point where she's legendary 2, she could be a really useful character for me. And boy, this just looks like the last battle, doesn't it? Somebody even had a Batman Caped Crusader in the lead. And the Reverse Flash is always nasty, which is why she will go after him next. Thank you. And let's go ahead and get Etrigan out of his overheal because we don't want him getting there. Let's just blast them both. Not much. And she'll kill Etrigan. Okay, 2 times. Ooh, nice. Second one was nice. All right. All right, so that's my thought. You know, I mean, if you're trying to ladder up in the Superman thing, it's probably going to cost you a ton of gems for not a whole lot many shards. And I would instead kind of use the opportunity to face off against some weak teams with your alliance team and get some alliance points. And let's see again how much I moved up with that. You know, you'll see kind of the futility of trying to go too high on this ladder because everybody's spending money on it, you know, I mean, and it's just going to be, yeah, see, I moved up 700. That's not even worth it, you know, but, you know, I mean, I did get the alliance points. So that's kind of my thought, you know, just the Superman challenge is useful, but not for getting Superman shards, I would say. Just get the 100 trophies and then, you know, use it this way to get the kind of alliance points that you need. All right, take care.